Hello everyone, today I'm creating my January bullet journal spreads and I'm starting with my calendar. Normally I would create a very traditional calendar. It would take up 2 pages and there would be a square for each day of the month. But I'm trying this new type of calendar where you just write the date for each day going down the paper, and it is so easy, very minimalistic. Calendar spreads are always my least favorite to create, so when I saw this on Pinterest, I thought I have to try this, at least for 1 month to see if I like it. And so far I'm really liking it. I think I will do it a little differently in the future, but I really like how easy it is to create. Next, I'm creating my habit tracker. I'm only tracking 2 things this month. I know I'm going to track more in February, but for January, this is all I wanted to track. I'm creating 2 calendars for my tracker. Super easy. I'm just creating a rectangle, and then I already measured all of it out. I have a square for each day of the month. Now, because I'm only creating 2 trackers, I made them pretty large. Next month I will do it a little differently. But what I do is I just put a line through the days of the month that aren't in January. And you can see here I'm tracking my workouts and my diets. I like having it a complete rectangle and then just Xing out the days that aren't in the month instead of having an odd shape. And I'm showing you here how I would track my workouts. I'll put an R for the days that I ran and a Y for the days that I do yoga or if I do a workout video. Next, I'm doing my spending log. I like to keep track of what I'm spending each month. And what I do is I create 4 sections. The first section is for the date. The larger section in the center is for the description of what I bought. The square is for the letter N or the letter W, and that's where I'll put whether it was a need or a want. And then the last section is the amount that I spent on that item or in that store. Next are my notes. I like to keep my note page extremely simple because I take a lot of notes with my job, if I have meetings, so I don't like to put a lot on my notes page. All of these spreads are extremely simple, and you'll notice that I don't have a theme for January. I see myself having themes for other months, especially February with Valentine's Day, but January, I just wanted to keep it extremely simple. I didn't really care if January had a theme. I just wanted it to be very minimalistic. I wrote the word notes and I really didn't like it, so I took my black pen and covered it up with black. If something's covered in black, if I have a black rectangle on my page, you could assume it's because I'm covering something up that I really don't like. But I also like that look as well of having something blacked out. And then I'm going to write notes in a white gel pen. I am decorating the sides of my note rectangle, making it 3D. I just felt it needed something small to make it pop a little bit more, but still very, very simple. And then on the spending log, I just added lines going down. And then I wrote notes in the white gel pen. I'm going to show you how I use my spending log. Like I explained, I put the date that I bought that item or went to that store. I put Walmart, and then I put N for a need, and then I put the amount that I spent at Walmart. It just helps me keep track of what I'm spending each month. Next, I'm creating my weekly spreads. I like to keep my weekly spreads on 1 page. I don't like to divide them into 2 pages. I don't find that I need that much room to write for 1 week. I like to keep them pretty simple so that I have a lot of space in that 1 page to write things that I need to do each day, but I would find that when I would divide them into 2 pages, it would just be a waste of space. So I'm trying 2 different kinds of weekly spreads. I really like the one on the right. I've done this one before. It's very simple. I just have the letters and then the date next to it, the letter for each day and then the dates. and there's a lot of room to write things that I have to do that day. The one on the left is okay. I wish I kind of separated the days a little differently because I just have Saturday and Sunday on the right and just kind of throws it off a little bit. Then I'm just erasing my pencil marks. For my last 2 pages, I'm creating my weekly spread for the last week of January. I did start my journal a little late, so I only needed 3 pages for my weekly spreads. And this one is again very simple and only takes up 1 page. For my last page, I'm creating a gratitude page. I've wanted to start a gratitude journal for a while, and I decided that I would try to incorporate it into my monthly spreads. So I wrote the word gratitude, and then I wrote a number for each day of the month, and then I'm gonna write one thing each day that I'm grateful for. I think I'm gonna spread out the days more next month so that half are on the left and half are on the right, and then I can write more than one thing each day. But it was my first time creating the spread, so now I know how I want to do it a little differently for February. But I really like writing down things that I'm grateful for. I definitely want to make a habit of this. And I just went around the edges with a gray marker, so it's a little decorative. And here are all my January bullet journal spreads. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.